is our last day, last night in Da Nang, and we are gonna try to hit 2 night markets. We've just parked. We're gonna check out the first one. Don't really know what to expect from either, so we're just going into it open-minded. I think we're gonna get some food, some drinks, and see what they have to offer. It's early, but I think it's safe to say this is the most unorganized market we've ever been to. Just a bunch of locals with scattered stuff everywhere. I have to say, I do feel a little out of place here. A lot of spots, we've been to many places where we are the only white folks. This is different. This is very different. Very easy to get lost, easy to get overwhelmed and claustrophobic. Okay, we found the tea that we've been looking for a while. What we think is it's just all of that right there is sweetener and limes, and then they throw in ice and tea on top. 10,000 dong. So that's about 45 cents. Give her a taste.
Oh my god.
Is it good? We've been waiting to try this tea pretty much the whole trip. It's just so hard to find.
It's the best one.
Best one? Oh wow, that is freaking
Maybe we get one on the way out?
Yeah. It's so good, and we're already done with the other one. This lady smiled at us, saw that we got it from the guy right over there. We're gonna get one from her too. They're completely different flavors, but just as good. Here it's just too hectic. We're gonna go find somewhere to eat, I think, now. Santra Night Market. And this market looks like it is designed to cure appetites. Those are all food carts, as far as the eye can see. So yes, the other market was overwhelming. Some sort of kind of a negative overwhelming. This market is overwhelming in a good way. There is a huge amount of delicious looking food everywhere. There's shellfish for days here, and it all looks like every single stand looks good. Might have to be a seafood night. Back down the first aisle because I am going slow. I am taking my time, and I'm figuring out what I want. I'm getting the clams like I did at that one restaurant that I didn't show everyone. Lemongrass clams and some beer. And we're gonna see if they compare. I'm very curious to see how this goes up against the lemongrass clams that I've already had in last city, or 2 cities ago. Curious because those were killer. Those were so good. And we'll see how these are. Oh, my knee is higher. Traditional Vietnamese eating tables facing the walkway. They're always facing the road or the walkway. Here they are. I don't want to be too quick to judge, but my last dish did have a very delicious broth that they were soaking in while they served them to me, or while I was eating them. They do have the nice looking, delicious chili powder that you soak with lime to dip the clams in. That should be equally as good. I don't want to be too quick to judge. I did really like the broth that they were soaking in, but I'm sure these taste just as good. So we squeeze the lime in the salt. This becomes our dipping mixture. There was a lot of seeds right there, but shouldn't matter. Yes, I had chopsticks last time. This might be a little more difficult with the pokers. We'll see. A little more fishy than the last one. which isn't terrible, but they're they're delicious. I was a little quick to judge. There was a nice broth underneath. Flavor-wise, I'd rate them pretty much equal, but we did pay 20,000 more for significantly less clams than the other place. So price-wise, the other place got them, as well as price on beer. So pretty much price overall, but flavor still delicious, really good. I'm happily not full, so I can try all kinds of other food tonight. I'm gonna try mi quang for the first time, a beef egg noodle dish of some sort. Curious to try it. Gina's told me to try it, and it's always good to try something new, so that's what we're gonna do. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, mi quang. It's another nationally recognized noodle dish in Vietnam. I've yet to try it. It looks good in front of me. It's beef and egg. I'll give you a little little preview of what's going on here. Fat noodles here. We've got beef, looks like peanuts, a hard-boiled egg, which I'm not a fan of, but I will happily eat it for the sake of the dish, and a piece of little rice cracker. And I'm gonna dive in. A lot of dishes here. I'm gonna go for some noodle and beef. Wow, that's actually really good so far. And I'm gonna go for this odd looking egg with peanuts attached to it. I'm not a fan of eggs, and this is delicious. I do not like eggs that much, and this is really good. I'm gonna eat the other half immediately. I think I deem that the best noodle dish that I've had in Vietnam so far. I should have had that a long time ago. That with one beer was 50,000, so cheap. And I'm not full yet, so I'm gonna go have more food. Karaoke's going down! We wanted to try these open face shellfish. They're 10,000 for one. I'm getting 5. He's gonna throw them on the grill here. Here they are. They look a little bit spicy. I'm not entirely sure. Those are pretty good, but if I had to rank the dishes tonight, it'd be those noodles, then the clams, and then these. These were also very, very good. I'm finally full of beer and food. It's time to call it a night and call it a final adventure in Da Nang. We'll see you guys in Hue.